All right, okay, we're recording. Okay, so the next technique is very dangerous. This is not a technique you play with. This is a technique for street fighting, self-defense only. Some of you guys might be like, that's never gonna work. You never know. Trust me, you never know, okay? So let's say you have someone bigger than you. Everybody has weak, especially men, but women have this too, okay? The throat, okay? We're gonna do the spear hand. This is a high level technique. It's not something you use for fun. And I don't bring pleasure in teaching you this, but it is something that you need to learn for self-defense. So it's called the spear hand technique. All right, I learned it as a spear hand to the ribs, okay? But I modified this and apply it to where if someone really needs to defend themselves, you need to attack the weak points of a person. And one of the weak points is the throat, okay? So you're gonna attack the throat and make sure your fingers are lined up like this. And all three fingers are helping each other, supporting one another. You don't put your finger out like this where one is sticking out. All three of these need to be together, okay? So you're gonna do your right hand and you're gonna do your left hand. Those are the technique, this is the spear hand technique that attack a weak point. Unless you have really strong fingers, I do not recommend that you do this technique. But if you're in a pinch, you gotta do what you gotta do. No one likes to be poked in the throat. The other thing is you can use this in Wing Chun. This is called Piu Sao, okay? And then what you do is you poke the eyes, all right? Again, I said, I do not bring pleasure. I don't have any pleasure teaching this technique, but you gotta know this technique just in case if you're in a street fight, okay? So you're gonna attack the eyes, all right? Don't use this and play around with your friends either because you can actually hurt them. It's not fun to get poked in the eyeball, okay? Just think about it. Imagine if someone poked you in the eye. It's not gonna be fun. Now, the next technique is the two-finger eye attack. You're gonna poke directly to the eyes. So you're just basically doing this and you're poking directly to the eyes. So those are the two-finger eye attacks, all right? So you've seen the application. Notice I did not really want to touch him because I do not want to hurt my partner when I train doing this. If you know you're about to poke somebody in the eye, do not do it unless it's a life and death situation, okay? All right, so to drill this, you're gonna stand, just relax like this. What you're gonna do is you're gonna spear hand to the throat and visualize with your left arm. So then when you switch, your right arm comes up, your left arm comes back, and then you close fist, and then you poke to the throat. And then again with the left hand, pull back and push forward with your left, and then you're gonna pull back with your left and push forward with your right to spear hand to the throat. Now, you're also gonna spear hand to the eyeballs. You can do that on your own time, but I'm just gonna go straight to the two-finger eye attack to make this tutorial shorter. So I'm gonna sweep my arm forward and push forward like that while I'm pulling my right arm back, and then I'm gonna poke my two fingers into someone's eye socket, okay? Right hand, and then left hand. Right hand one more time. All right, so now you can see how this technique is applied and how it's utilized, seeing it from the front, okay? Again, please do not use this technique just to try it on somebody. Be very cautious of using this technique. It's only for life or death situations only. Okay, all right. That one was tough. I don't like teaching that technique. It's brutal.